Good afternoon. Welcome back to another episode of our backcountry tour of Idaho, backcountry strips. Just earlier this morning, went from Boise into a backcountry strip one, Idaho City. That's where we're at right now, and we're going to be departing to the southeast. Down here, crossing the Boise River, and then into Smith Prairie. So this little interesting area of Idaho right here, a little kind of a flat spot that's nestled in the mountains, and you go ahead and look at it here in 3D. I just kind of take a spin around the area. I kind of see the strip there is tucked in against some hills. Probably approach over the little town there and into the strip that way, but you can kind of see it's on a little bit of a bench too, because it drops right off there down into a little canyon there for the South Fork of the Boise River. So right on the edge of our, you see the white line there, that's the edge of our backcountry area. So down here in kind of the southeast, we're headed to our second stop, 2U0 Smith Prairie. Let's jump in and get started.
TAWS system test. Okay. TAWS system test. Okay.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too.
Hello and welcome to leg 2 of our backcountry trip. We're in Idaho City, where we arrived just earlier today from Boise, and now we're going to go off to Smith Prairie. So let's go ahead and take a look around and see what we can see here. All right, we're going to go down. There we are. We're all ready to go here. And we'll just jump inside the airplane. Let's get ourselves going. Okay, beacon on, nav strobe on, mixture rich, a little bit less than rich, prop full, fuel on, left tank. Ignition's on, clear. All right, and today we're going to 2U0. So we're gonna jump in here real quick and just get that going. 2U0, I believe I've got that right. Smith Prairie, yep. Okay, and we're gonna zoom out real quick here and just see. There we go. So we were in Boise the other day. We came up here to Idaho City. We're going to jump down here to Smith Prairie, get number 2 stop in the backcountry. And we got, I'll be honest with you, a couple of mild strips here for the first couple. We get into some pretty significant stuff, but you can tell we're not really into the thick of the mountains quite yet. Just kind of in the foothills and getting into the mountains, but nothing serious yet. So this shouldn't be too much of a challenge for us. Let's get underway. I would say Idaho City traffic. So number 107 Bravo Romeo, ready to depart runway 22 Idaho City. Get ourselves over here. Yeah, got our flaps set for takeoff. That's good. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna make sure that we turn out to What's our bearing here? 134. So I'm going to put that up on our heading. Am I switching heading mode? 130. 134 this way. I'll basically follow that line. We do have an autopilot on this thing. Good grief. I need to take advantage of that, and I probably won't, but good guys. Maybe lean this out just a teeny bit here and get up as high as we can to see over the hood. Best that we can here. Okay, there we go, guys. On our way to Smith Prairie. If I do a little bit better at takeoff here, we are on a grass strip, so that's good. And go ahead and rotate here. We're going to climb out for a little bit here before turning on our out to the left. As you can see right now, we'd be going pretty much into a hill, so I'll just keep a straight climb out here for a bit. And we take our flaps out. Pulling it back, as you can see right here, just gentle easing back of the prop RPM there. Keep us out of the red as far as RPM goes. And I think we can turn out now. So I'm going to start a gentle turn to the left. Now we're climbing pretty steep. We don't need to be climbing quite as steep, so. If we have any issues right now, we'll bail to the right. Stay in that valley. Right about here is where we want to be heading. Get to Smith Prairie. So I may stay just a little right of that ridge up there and just kind of aim about here. For now, that seems good. There's Idaho City back there. We're now heading, you know, I'm gonna lean it out a little bit too. To climb up in altitude, we're at 6,800 now, so just pull a little bit leaner. See what we got at 12 and a half minutes, just under 13 minutes. We're doing 91 knots right now, so doesn't look like we're gonna have too much of a problem getting to Smith Prairie pretty quickly today. I'm gonna start turning this way a little bit. Meanwhile, I gotta go look up Smith Prairie. I have no idea. Oh, it looks like we might have a east-west runway a little bit northeast, so who knows, that could be like a 624 or a 7 725, something like that. What we'll do is we'll come around, we'll stay right of our line a little bit, and then we'll kind of bend around to the left to make a landing that way. It'd be like I said, runway 6 or 725. So what we could do, so I'll go look at it real quick to see if I can kind of pull up a chart. We should have done, obviously would have done that. I'm just gonna say sky vector. Oops. I could pop that wing leveler on, couldn't I? Could we do heading? Heading. There we go. Alright, so while I look up my chart here, it got a little help. 2U0. Six two four, 5,400 feet, dirt and turf. Pull back the prop just a little bit. And right now we've got 7 minutes, it says. We're speeding up a little bit because we're kind of leveled off right now. I'm going to throw on my transponder. Should have had that on. Go see what river that is. Give me 1 minute. Okay, that would be what river? The Boise River, okay. So, that was the Boise River behind us there. We crossed over. Flows into Lucky Peak Dam and then down into the Snake, I believe. Floating the Boise River down by Boise is actually quite fun. I would highly recommend it if you're out there on a hot summer day, which they have a few of those. You can get right in there and have a great time for low cost. Float, and I think the city still pulls you back and forth between the parks where you can get on and then you can bring your own inner tube, and then they'll give you a free ride with your tube back to the starting point where you parked your car or whatever. I mean, what's not to love? We have 4 minutes and about 8.5 miles to Smith Prairie. So I'm just kind of looking at the terrain. Show you what we've got here. Google Earthwise, and that was the Boise River we came across. So we were up here, came across that river. We're kind of heading in here, and then I think we're gonna, like I said, come around here, and then we'll follow around these hills and land in there on runway 6. That's the plan. And since I've got heading mode on, turn to the right a little here. In fact, I'll turn to right a little bit more. So we may not be able to see the field quite yet here because of the hills there blocking it. They're gonna come out over here though. Alright, I'm gonna take the autopilot off now. We don't need that. I'm actually gonna start descending a bit. I'm gonna enrichen it, put my prop up a little bit in RPM here. And let's zoom in here so we can see. There you go. I'll start rolling this way a little bit. See if we can pick up the field. Let's get ourselves slowed up so we can have more time. Like I see it over there, it must be it. Let's get ourselves slowed up here though. Got first degree of flaps in. First level, I should say. Smith Prairie traffic, Cessna. Oh, sorry, Carbon Cub, November 107 Bravo Romeo, on short final, runway 6, Smith Prairie. Got full flaps. We had landing with a real light tailwind potentially here, but this is the direction you want to be going, I'm pretty sure here, so. Oh, no, 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 no. Easy, easy, buddy. Okay, Smith Prairie. This looks like gravel, hard pack gravel. Pretty good condition. What we're gonna do too is jump on to take a look at our chart. We're gonna pull over here a quick second. I think we're gonna taxi up to the side of the field here. Let's get off the runway for a second. Smith Prairie traffic, November 107 Bravo Romeo, clear of the runway. Smith Prairie.